Yeah, they're like super clean. My parents are obsessed with Hampton Inn.
That's
Obsessed.
incredible.
They will
Yes, same with his
exclusively-
parents.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
All right, Cal,
Right.
start the podcast.
Ashley? Wes,
Yes.
Why should you guys be our roommates?
I am optimistic.
Okay.
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 Noting.
I always will dance if
Oh.
a moment is sad. And I
Nice.
have
That's nice.
and I have organization skills.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow. I mean, so
She
far
really
that's all I
does.
need to hear. But Wes, you're here as well.
Yeah, Wes,
so
yeah, we'll
try,
hear
you
try and
out.
top that.
All right. I'm a kind soul.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I've
There we
seen
go.
that.
Yeah. All right.
Debatable.
Yeah. All right. I always bring weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was sure about that one.
Yeah,
that one,
that
one
that
was-
was clear.
And I have manners such as smoking the weed outside if one
that's
if
very-
one would like me to do so.
Oh, okay.
That's very nice.
Considerate.
And let's all
Considerate.
take a smoke break right now. We're starting the
And
show.
puff, pass.
Put the cake in the oven and I'll read you a book on the shelf.
Water the plants that need it, and we'll play a game by ourselves.
Because you know that you can talk to me.
You can talk to me. I know that I can talk to you.
You can talk to me. Everything is going to be alright.
Welcome to Roommate Lovers, a podcast where a couple gives you a couple pieces of advice. He's Kyle, and he says, chomp, chomp.
And she's Maggie, and she thinks the book Three Musketeers is about a candy bar.
Yum.
Yeah.
That makes me want to say chomp, chomp.
Chomp chomp.
Oh, hey, hey, Cookie.
Hey, books.
Cooks and Books are back again.
Cooks and books on the mics.
We established these nicknames.
These awesome nicknames, and I want
Incredible
these to
nicknames
stick, so
to-
we have to say them again.
Well, here's what's been happening. A little peek behind the curtain.
Uh-huh.
We established these nicknames over a month ago at this point,
I
like
think
weeks
so.
and weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And we're like, oh, that's great. I can't wait to keep
We'll
using
say
these.
it next time.
We're going to make it happen. We're definitely going to use these nicknames all the time. Like the way, you know how people organically
Next week,
develop nicknames.
radio silence.
Next week.
Nothing.
And to the point where it's like, and that was great. Let's cut. Okay. Ah, we forgot.
And then we wrote it down.
Wrote it down.
Put
next
it in
week,
front of us.
Next week, nothing.
Crickets. Radio
The second we're
silence.
done, I almost said shooting. I guess we are shooting.
We
Hello.
are shooting. Hello.
We stopped shooting and recording. Oh, we didn't say Cooks
shit.
and Books.
Next week, lion.
Next week, a lion came. And that's our excuse because we couldn't do it when there
That's
was a
true.
lion in the room. And I would ask to see if you could do anything if there's a
Yeah.
lion in the room with you. No, you're not going to be able to do a good podcast.
Yeah,
okay?
so
if
we all
there's a
know how
lion in
nicknames
the
work.
room.
You give it to yourself and you keep saying it until
keep
other people
saying
say it. That's just how it works.
Cookie and the Bookkeeper.
Cookie and the Books.
Cooks and Books. Speaking of books, I
yeah.
do want to say
Yeah, say it.
I
Say
am
it, books.
currently rereading one of my favorite books as a kid, Aragon, which is
Oh, yeah.
by Christopher Paolini, written by like a fantasy author prodigy when he was like 18 or something.
Shit. Wow.
It's incredible. I love it. I have the entire giant book series, but it's at my parents' house in Wisconsin.
Okay. So this is just you bragging now.
I have a separate house for my books. It's not actually in this area code.
It's a book house.
It's in my book house. It's like a little free library, but it's a big not free house.
It's like a big not free house.
It's sort of like
Bear
a
in
little
the
free
big not free
library,
house.
but it's sort of got a bear in it, and it's not free.
Look
Can't
out for
stress
that.
enough.
They should put bears in libraries.
Why don't they have little bear libraries? That's
They
my
should have
question.
bears, and I mean, like we're always talking about save the bears.
Yeah, we are. We're always talking about that.
We're always talking about that. They should put bears in libraries. That would keep them safe. Yeah.
What was this going? Oh yeah. So I'm finishing up the only
Hey,
book
you've
I
heard
have
of
with
late
me.
fees. What about late bears?
What about getting eaten by a bear?
Like
Bring your
getting
books
eaten by-
back in
Yeah.
time.
Otherwise, the library bear will get you.
The library.
The library.
It's right
It's right
there.
It's right there. It's right there.
I only have the first book with me, Aragon. That's the
Okay.
name of it.
All right.
The rest, the other three are giant, and I didn't bring them when we moved because
Okay.
I was like, I'm not going to read these for a while.
Okay.
And in my defense, I didn't. It's been years.
Uh-huh. That
But
didn't
now
stop
that
me
I'm-
from bringing a lot of other books,
Now,
I will say.
shut up. That's why I have the house.
When we drove from Chicago to LA, the trunk of the car was filled with a good amount of books that were Maggie's, I will say. Like there was like
boxes.
It was like, okay, here's my toothbrush, here's like my computer,
Yeah.
and here's a box
Yeah.
of books that we need to bring in the car.
And we would have to, I would make us bring them into the hotel
Every night.
Every night.
I shit you
'cause
not.
I didn't want them to get stolen.
Keep going.
I'm finishing up Aragon, and I'm like, well, I can't just read just Aragon. I got to read the whole book series
Okay.
again. I don't have them with me. I'm not going to have my mom ship it
where
over.
is this
I'm not
going?
going to go buy another copy because it's giant and we don't have any space.
Okay.
I'm
Lot
like,
of
okay,
foresight.
I'm going to go to the library,
The library. Yeah.
and get Eldest, book number 2, and Bersinger, book number 3, and
Great.
Inheritance, book
Okay,
number 4.
I'm following so
I'm
far.
going to go get these books. I go to the library. It's my first time going to our local branch.
Yeah, support
our
your local libraries.
Local branch.
Yes.
No bears. I will say that. No
Oh,
bears. So
missed
keep that,
opportunity.
keep that in mind next time.
Yeah.
Or is Echo branch of the Los Angeles Public Library.
Great.
I go there. I go to the teen section. It's like a young adult teen book. You know, whatever. Hey, like, don't judge me. Whatever. Don't judge me. I
Don't
read
judge her,
grown
guys.
up books too.
She reads grown-up
but
books.
I'm going on a plasma fast reading Aragon right now. Do you know? Okay, another sidebar. I'm sorry for how chaotic this is.
Sidebar.
Do you know why I think I'm reading Aragon? It's because we watched Irish Wish, the Lindsay Lohan
The Lindsay
movie
Lohan
came
movie
out.
that just came out.
And
Yeah.
I finished watching that movie and I was like, I really want to watch Aragon. I don't know why.
What?
I started
That
reading
was your
Aragon.
jump.
I don't know why. I started reading Aragon and was like, wait, who played Aragon in the movie? The
Oh my
terrible
goodness, this
movie
is such
Aragon.
a weird tangent.
It's the boy from the Irish Wish. Like my
Is
brain
anyone
knew.
following
My
this?
brain knew that somewhere Aragon was in that movie, and I was like, I have to read Aragon right now. Isn't that crazy?
My wife, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so I'm at the library. I'm in the teen section. What book is there? Aragon. None of the other ones. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Okay, and that's where the story ends.
And that's where the story ends. No, I go to the computer. I log in. I'm like, Eldest, Christopher Paolini. That says
Okay.
they have it. And I'm like, okay, it's not there. I go to the like actual fantasy section,
Okay.
which is abysmal. Get it together.
It is
Second
abysmal?
branch.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, it says here. I go up to the man at the librarian. And I'm like, hey, I'm wondering, do you have the book? It says you have it.
Uh-huh.
And first of all, his response was like, does it say we have it? Okay, go show me. And he made me go to the computer and
What?
show him.
He
that-
made you type it in?
Yeah, and I was like, okay, Eldest, Christopher Paolini. And he goes, okay, yeah, right here. Yeah, this is in the children's section. The
Okay.
only room I didn't look in was
Okay.
like the actual children's section with like little teddy bears and stuff. Yeah.
Teddy bears?
Teddy bear.
Oh!
So I had to be like, thanks. And so I go in the children's section and I get the book, which was in the children's section for children.
Okay.
And I go up and in front of him, I tried to check it out in the self-checkout. I couldn't figure it out. And so I had to go up to him and be like, can you check out?
Can you please help me?
I need my widow book to
I need my
read.
book, please.
Oh,
Okay,
so it wasn't, yeah. So I got it.
You've had some hard times this week.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's my story.
Nice job, Maggie.
It's not that interesting, but
No, it's very interesting. And speaking
Yeah.
of hard times, hey, the Hellhawk deemed it so.
What?
We only have, I think, 3 more weeks of merch.
it's
It's coming up fast. If you want our merch, it's going to end soon here. Let's see. I think we got another couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 weeks, I
get
believe.
yourself a tank top.
So get
yourself a t-shirt. Get
some
yourself
mermaid
a sweatshirt.
lovers merch before this merch gets discontinued. You know?
I'm gonna get myself another sweatshirt. I think because
Yeah,
I
I
can't just have
wear
just
the hoodie I got
all the time.
all the time. It's so
It's
cozy.
really cozy. It's
It's
really actually
ridiculously
very cozy.
Cozy. I wanted to share this. Can I talk about your cool gig that's going to be coming up
Okay, you
this
can
week?
talk about it.
So
you can talk
we
about
kind
it.
of talked about this a few weeks ago. We hinted at it, but Maggie got a really cool gig. So you can watch
Yeah.
Maggie this week if you're listening to this as the crow flies when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch Maggie on Abbott Elementary.
That's correct.
this
I
week.
have one line on Abbott Elementary.
So she's on the show. It's this Wednesday
Yeah.
on ABC. I think on Hulu the next day, I believe.
yeah, I think so. I think that's how it works.
But yeah, Maggie gets to play a cool little part.
Yes, I get to play a random teacher. That was my role. Random
yes,
teacher.
random teacher. So
At Abbott Elementary. And hey, just to cover my bases here, it's very possible I'm cut out.
No. They probably cut around everyone else, and you're the
That's
only
probably
part.
true. That's probably
Yeah,
true.
that might just be Maggie.
I do have like a nightmare that it's cut, that I will never be able to use the footage.
You know, and if it is, well, then it'll live on
Yeah.
here, us talking
Okay.
about it. You got to wear your glasses, right?
I did get to wear my glasses. Yes. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Every single person on the day was like, "Are you gonna wear those?"
Uh-huh.
Every person wanted to jump. The hair person, the makeup person,
Well, they got to know.
PAs, like everyone
They got to
asked me.
plan for it.
I was like, I don't know. I don't. You tell me.
No one
I
told
don't.
me.
I don't know.
Who
I'm
made
not
the final
director.
call? Did the director or no one?
Honestly, the final person who was like, I was getting my mic on or something,
Uh-huh.
and someone just kind of was like, "Are you gonna wear those?" And I was like, "I don't know." And they're like, "Oh, just wear them." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
So
and
what,
I
you
can't
think
remember
one
who.
of the sound people?
I think it was a sound person. I'm not kidding. and nobody
that's
said
the person who should
anything.
make the
Nobody
call.
did nobody did anything, and I got to wear my gym glasses.
I think it's
It's
because
not
like
these ones. It's my.
it's your other ones.
my
I think
others,
it's because it's like a TV show, so it's like a well-oiled machine
It's
at this
so well.
point.
It
you
was.
know?
It was, and I will say this, regardless of if they cut me or not, it was such an incredible experience.
Yeah.
Everyone was so lovely. The actors were so lovely. Every single person, all PAs, director,
Yeah.
camera ops, everyone was so nice.
What about the on-set bear?
The onset bear was so kind. I was like,
nice.
I'm so honored to be doing a scene beside
Yes.
you, onset bear.
Yes.
And the bear just sort of like growled and gave me a big bear hug.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice. I had to take. Oh, I didn't. Did I tell you this?
What?
I was wearing my wedding rings on screen.
Oh, I think
Because I was like,
this.
no one is gonna care. I didn't leave them in my trailer.
No.
That's right, I had a trailer. That's right. Random teacher had a trailer.
Whoa!
I didn't leave
That
them
is
in my
crazy
trailer.
that you had
It
a
is
little
crazy.
tiny trailer.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
It had a fridge,
I've
right?
seen it had a fridge. It had
What was in the
fruit,
fridge?
Water.
What kind of water?
Juice, fruit. Just bottles, little bottles of water.
But what kind of bottles we talking?
I'm
Come
sorry, I
on.
can't remember.
Okay. What kind of juice?
I think I asked for orange juice.
Oh, so it was in the fridge already, or like they brought it to you?
You know what? I think I put that in there actually.
All right. You know what? This
Listen,
story is
I
getting
don't.
worse and
I'm
worse
sorry.
by the
You're the
second.
one who's picking about.
Well,
orange
these are the
juice.
details everyone wants to know. Okay, so
Who knows?
so you
Who knows?
packed, so you brought your
Yeah.
own fridge. I'm hearing.
I brought my own
and you plugged
fridge.
it in.
I brought my own trailer. Actually, I said, "Where do I park
Yes.
this?" I said, "Where do I park
She
this?"
turned up to the Warner Bros.
They're
lot.
like, "Well, who are you?"
All right, Maggie.
I'm like, I'm Maggie
Well,
Smith.
That's very
Well,
exciting.
And I had to change my name
Yes, that's what we did
That's
talk
what
about.
we
That's sort of
talked
what we
about.
teased, I
Yeah,
think,
I had to
a
change my
few
name.
weeks ago.
to Maggie Lyle.
Maggie
Smith.
Lyle Smith.
Mhm.
Well, it's very exciting. So you can tune in and catch Maggie on Abbott Elementary this week. Very excited for you, Maggie. Nice job.
Thanks,
Nice work.
Kyle.
Yeah, you definitely deserve it.
Thanks, baby.
Very exciting to get that gig. Great show.
Oh.
But speaking of a great show, we have a great show here because we have some amazing roommates this week.
We do. We have honestly some people who Kyle has known Ashely for so much
Yeah.
longer than I knew that
well,
you knew Ashely.
I knew Ashley like through one
Like
of
your
my
oldest
closest
friend,
friends who's like
yeah.
a sibling to me, Renee.
Yeah.
She would. I first met Ashley going caroling in a neighborhood
What?
in Illinois.
I didn't know that.
Yes, we would go like Renee and Ryan's family would go caroling
What?
in their neighborhood, and Ashley, being the magnificent singer she is, would join. And so that was how I kind of knew her. And then I heard that she was like doing improv classes in Chicago, and I was like, "Oh man, that's so
She's
cool!"
so much cooler than I could ever hope to be.
Yeah. So I just kind of like knew her on and off through the years, and then I
Yeah.
got to know her more and more as we got deeper into the Chicago improv
I
scene.
know. So we know both of our roommates. This
Yes,
week
and I
through
now
the
work with
Chicago
Wes
improv
at the
scene.
Griffith Observatory.
And I now work with Ashely in our friendship. And Wes too.
So please help us in welcoming. First up, we have singer, songwriter, and actor Wes Hughes, and
someone who would like to be credited as a comedian, rascal dancer with a big Midwestern heart, Ashely Geron. Ashely and Wes. Ashely and Wes.
Yes.
She said yes.
she said yes.
Hashtag say yes to the West.
Say yes to the Wes.
Is that your guys' wedding hashtag?
It's one
That
of them.
one, and
It's one
we
of
have
them.
we have another one where because our last names Geron and Hughes,
Yes.
so guaranteed to be a Hughes.
Wow, that
Oh
is
God.
impressive.
So
Thank
okay,
you.
we're talking about this. You guys
Wow.
are planning your wedding. It's 6 months out. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Wild.
September 28th, 2024.
I looked at the
Okay.
countdown today. 168 days away.
Whoa.
Yeah. We got a
Wow.
little flipboard calendar thing.
What,
Okay, cool.
So me and Maggie, like, if you haven't done a wedding, I feel like before I did a wedding, it was like, okay, I get it. Yeah, okay, I get it. Cool. And then once you do a wedding, suddenly like you're very interested in all
Oh,
the fine
I
details.
want you to
So I want to
talk-
know, what do you mean like a flipboard? It's like a little like calendar, and you flip back the page.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
so
like 3 different sets of numbers.
What?
Okay.
Well-
So and then by the time it will get
three,
to like
three singular
But what are the
numbers.
what are the numbers?
1 through 9 on each little.
Oh, you're saying okay.
It's
I thought it was like a specific wedding. Like when you flip it over, it's like today you should make sure to focus on cutlery for your guests.
Tomorrow,
Fork
tricks.
sizes, and then it's like 1168 days away.
Yeah.
This is the day that you buy your nylon.
That's
Tomorrow,
so funny.
panic.
And I kind of
Yes.
want that now.
You're,
Yeah.
just,
I wish.
you're just talking about there's a calendar that you.
Yeah, Yes, there's just
countdown
So a
Countdown,
calendar.
countdown.
just
A
classic
countdown
calendar.
Expound
That's not
on
a
Countdown.
Google. Yeah.
That's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, Ashley does this box called Miss to Mrs. where it's like
Ooh.
sending her cutesy stuff every month.
Yeah, once a month just to
and
kind of
this
get
was in the box.
excited.
Oh, like a subscription box. That's
Yeah.
cute. Oh, Kyle, I want to get married again because I want
Let's
to
do it.
that.
You
Oh,
should
what
do
the heck?
it.
I got time. What the heck?
I didn't get any boxes sent to me till after we were married.
Oh,
What the heck? I'm not driving.
Wes, you got your suit?
No, not yet. That's something I gotta figure out.
There's something on the docket for you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big
Potential.
choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, our colors are ink blue, which is probably
Ooh.
close to roommate lovers blue.
Whoa.
Yes, we actually sponsored the wedding. We're actually
Yeah.
paying for 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so nice.
It's
Thanks
a good,
for having us
it's
here.
a
Yeah,
good
of course.
marketing expense for
It's
us.
marketing.
Yeah, and actually, we're not having a DJ or a band. Kyle and Maggie get to have a live
Yeah, we're gonna
podcast
do
at the
it.
wedding.
Yeah.
Your poor guest.
Yes.
Pod.
Yeah.
No, they
Your poor
love
lucky
it.
guests to listen to this.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Exactly.
And now time for the dance. Here we go. We're going
Yummy
to talk
tummy
about
dummy.
advice. Yeah, yummy tummy dummy.
It's gonna be a 1 hour yummy tummy dummy.
Yes, that's hilarious. Well, should we get to some
I think
questions?
it's time for some questions, folks.
Hit us,
Oh
Maggie.
boy.
Why do I always get squirrely once it's dark out? Sun's out. That's leisure time, baby. Time for puzzles and making lists/sorting things. Nothing more thrilling than making a good list. But once that sun goes down, I'm literally bursting at the seams to clean and reorganize the house, work in the garden, do all those little projects I don't do while it was light out. But now I can't because they involve power tools and I have neighbors. Those were all caps.
Oh, okay.
And I'm having a feeling this person who's writing this, it's dark right now based
Yeah.
on the way based on this chaos.
It got dark partway through.
And,
Yeah.
and I'm writing because this is like right now I am literally vibrating with the need to go play in my garden and plant some things, but I
Yeah.
don't have a headlamp and can't anyways because I gotta
Wow,
get up
night
and work
gardening.
at 4 a.m. So I gotta start winding down. So yeah, what's up with that?
Night garden.
Is that one sentence?
Essentially, let's just go with yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Night
Why-
gardening.
Why do I always get squirrely once
Why?
it's dark out? Are you guys night people or morning people?
I'm more morning
Yeah.
and Wes is
She
more
is.
night.
I'm definitely a night
Romeo
owl.
and Juliet, never the twain
Thanks.
shall meet, but they did, and now they're in love. Now
Yes.
they're getting married, but they'll never see each other.
Passing ships.
Okay, so wow.
Maggie, you and I used to do
I was
musicals
gonna say
together.
that really makes a lot of
That's
sense because
true.
that's basically how we met. Not through like Infinite Sundays, but before then
yeah.
through like
Yeah.
Mint, right?
Yes,
yeah.
right.
And,
Oh my
and
gosh.
Ashley and I were cast on a Mint musical improv team together. It's how we met.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
and it's how you and
Well, Kyle and I
that's
mean, for a long time, I'll never forget when I was like, Kyle, I'm so glad we went to the same high school together. And then Kyle saying, we just have
No,
same friends.
we didn't.
go to
No.
school
Yeah.
together.
you didn't
No,
see me once in
sadly.
that school.
Sadly. But I'm so
Oh.
glad I've known you
Sadly.
for so long.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know it's crazy.
Yeah.
Family friends
Yeah.
or friends of
Friends of friends.
Friends of
Right.
friends.
Yeah.
Something
friend
like
of the
that.
pod.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're a night person, Wes. Do you night
Yeah.
garden? Do you partake?
No, if unless you're talking about weed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we
I,
gotta
I,
go.
I grind up cannabis at night and
So you
smoke the
use power
cannabis at
tools?
night. Oh, it's more of a manual tool.
Oh,
Although when
I would call those hands power tools.
Yeah.
I got some power.
The power.
Got some
in the
power
arms.
tools.
Because
In
like
the
it's pretty
hands.
quiet, but sometimes if you like,
Yeah.
you know, if you throw a lot of cannabis in the top, you really gotta like really work it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it might be like too like over tightened.
Uh-oh.
And then when you
Oh.
untighten it, it'll be like a
Wait.
it'll make
Oh,
a big
no.
old
Wait,
squeak.
Wes, Maggie and Kyle will really appreciate what the canister. What is that that I gifted you?
Yeah. So Ashley got me a grinder, a cannabis
Yes.
grinder that is gold,
Ooh.
and it has the script of The One Ring.
Yeah.
The One Ring to rule them all, and the
That's
the
awesome.
white tree. It's got
The
that
White
on
Tree of Gondor, and the
yeah.
One Ring.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Romeo and Juliet.
and it's not a it's like a good like 3-stage grinder. You know, it's not your like cheap
Wow.
2-stage grinder. Like it's a solid grinder that she got
Bro,
me, yeah.
hey Wes, we don't talk
I
about
love
this.
that.
We don't. This doesn't come up between us a lot, but like, do you fuck with Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah, totes.
You're a big Lord of the Rings fan?
totes,
Huge.
totes, totes,
Whoa.
totes. Yeah. I was Gimli as part of
Huh?
a four-person costume in my senior year of college. Yeah,
What?
my roommate trio. The
Fellowship?
the Hyumvirate, as we called ourselves.
Okay.
The Hyumvirate. Yeah, I was Gimli. Yeah, my buddy Ryan was
That's
Aragorn.
awesome.
My buddy
Ooh.
Jake was Legolas, and then
Wow.
one of the freshmen was The Ring, and then this
Classic.
This other freshman girl was. Wait, I guess that was it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
she was
was
cut. She was cut from
the
the
other
film.
ring.
She was part of the extended edition.
She was
like,
just
yeah.
one of the rings that they wear.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
wait. Maybe she was the Eye of Mordor. I think she was the
Okay,
Eye.
she was the
Eye
Eye
of
of
Sauron.
Sauron.
The Eye
Wow.
of, sorry, the Eye
Yeah.
of
No, we
Sauron.
got you. We
No,
got you back.
you.
Yeah.
We got
I
you
mean,
back.
the Eye of
Sorry,
Sauron is
We
the
got
Eye of
you back.
Mordor.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what we're ignoring here is this person is most likely a vampire. Is what
That's
we're getting.
so
at.
interesting,
I mean,
Kyle.
they didn't say it, but we know it.
That's
they're only
true.
doing
Hang on,
stuff
let
at
me
night.
reread
They're
this again.
vibrating.
Can you read that again a little closer?
Hang on,
Yeah.
it says,
Put your glasses.
why do I always get a squirrely
my
once it is
goodness.
dark out?
It is. It's
I can't believe I
It's a
missed that.
Dracula.
I can't believe I
Oh
missed that.
my goodness.
Wow.
Okay, so I mean,
That was
be
close.
who you are.
Be who you are.
Yeah. It's tough, being on the opposite schedule as everyone else.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can suck. But you
Boo.
just gotta be yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they love to live on the edge. Because, like, when people are like, we must sleep, they're like, no, we must party.
Yeah.
I want to plant
want.
some seeds.
In my garden.
Yeah, like
Ooh, 1, 2, 3 weed plant.
I've had this idea for a sketch for a long time where I wanted to do
Oh, no.
Dracula sings the hits, and I want him to sing like Fall Out Boy songs and stuff.
yeah.
Where he's like, "Where is your boy tonight? I hope he is a gentleman." Really want to do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Full album.
Going
Yeah.
down,
Full album.
down, and earlier round, and sugar, we're going
down,
swinging.
Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
I mean,
Well,
like,
yeah, Wes, you do music. You're a
Yeah.
musician.
yeah, I do some of that. Check out Wessie on all streaming
Do it,
services.
actually.
Wessy's
very
WESSIE.
Very-
Yeah, I got a song featuring
It's
the
true.
wonderfully talented Ashely Geron on
Is
saxophone.
that the
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine
Sunny
Disposition?
disposition. Sunny disposition.
Sunshine.
Sunshine Disposition. Sorry, that's what I would have called it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the part. That's the song that has the breakdown in the middle that goes F is for friends who
Who do
stuff
stuff together. You
Great.
is for you. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Westy songs
Yeah,
by far.
thank you. Yeah. I do music stuff. We got a bunch more in the works. I'm really excited
Heck yeah.
about.
Ooh.
I did a
Want
lot
to see
of
some more? Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, come
I mean,
on.
it's been a bit since I released a song.
Been busy.
I did a lot of the releasing when I was in Chicago, and
Yeah.
then with working with a great guy named Brad Kemp that you guys
Yes.
are
Oh
probably
yeah,
familiar
Brad is
with.
the best.
From Chicago.
So,
Brad is the best.
Yeah,
Brad is the best.
so I still have a bunch in the works that I started with Brad, and luckily I've been making a few more music connects out here.
Hell
so
yeah.
so hopefully we got some. I'm planning on releasing definitely some more music this year for
That's
sure.
badass.
for sure.
When we had you on, I did not realize you were working on some more stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't realize we
totally.
were going to be breaking news.
Whoa,
I
breaking
know.
news.
Yeah.
Breaking
Pow,
news.
pow.
Yeah.
Or
and we
the
got a bunch of
whelm
fun stuff.
scream.
You mean no? Wait, hang on. You mean
Yes. We love that sound bit because we every time we hear it, we're like,
it's
It's
one of
just
the like
brings me joy.
It's like a Hollywood like I don't even know the right word for it. It's the most magical thing that I can't believe it has been going this whole time.
Yeah.
Since like the dawn of screams in movies.
Some people hate it, and I don't get how
No,
you can hate
how
it.
can you hate
Right.
it?
To me, it's like
so
fun.
funny.
yes.
It's so funny.
They're like, it
It's
takes
in
me out of
Lord of
it.
the Rings. Like it's in Star
It's
Wars.
amazing.
It's in westerns. It's in TV shows.
That's
it's in like
amazing.
comedy films. It's in everything.
Yeah, and it's also helpful because then the actor's like, okay, I'm glad I don't have to recreate it. It's already
Yep.
made for me.
Yep.
You know, it's just
Yep.
helping
Yeah.
each other.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
helping each other. All
Yep.
right.
Yeah, as an actor, I really like when I don't have to say anything at all. Actually,
Yeah.
when I can just, I really do love that. No lines, please.
No lines, please. Just let me look.
The older I get, the more true that becomes. As a kid, I was like, I want to be Juliet, and I'm like,
All
I
the
just want to be
lines.
like the nurse. I want to walk in and be like, blah, 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 and leave.
Yeah,
Yes.
have the one line
I
that
don't
people
want-
are like, applause,
yeah.
applause.
I don't want to be the lead. No, I want to have like no lines and just like look to camera and be like, wah, wah.
Can I release kittens at my wedding instead of doves? If so, where would I start looking for a mass amount of kittens to release?
Okay. So are
Is
you
this
guys going to be
something on your guys'
releasing
docket?
kittens or doves at your wedding?
Well, we were gonna be releasing bubbles, but we can take kittens into consideration.
Okay.
I feel like
we
doves-
should have started collecting them a whole like 2 years ago if this
Yeah.
was something that we wanted
Okay.
to
But
do.
I would go to like, I would just go to a classic like adoption center, foster
Yeah.
center to
I
be
love
like,
that.
hey, these
Adoption
kittens,
center.
you know, let
Need
them
a
be
home.
released, and then they need a home, and then everybody gets a kitten.
Now, can you release kittens? Yeah.
Yeah,
You can.
You can.
And if you need kittens, I will say this. I know a place to get a mass amount of kittens. An adoption center is great. This is basically an adoption center, but as an entire nation. It's the country of Italy. The country of Italy
yes,
is made
I
head to
have been
toe of kittens
That's
just on the
true.
street.
Strays.
Wandering around
That's true.
stray kittens.
Stray
just
cats.
left and right. You go like, oh, let me just go up this mountain. Oh, look at that. 100 kittens.
Yep.
Oh
They
my
go home
God.
to my house. I'm allergic to cats. No problem. Open the door. Oh, what's that? 100 stray kittens are in my
Yeah.
bedroom.
Oh no.
You know what? Let me pause you right there.
Okay.
Pause.
No.
The problem with that, assuming we're here in America, it's going to be
Yeah.
the transportation fees of getting those
Oh,
transferred.
you're,
you know.
you're
Transport
right.
fees.
Have the
Yeah.
wedding in Italy.
Okay,
we
there
should.
we go.
There we go. That's
There
a
you
quick
guys
fix.
go.
There
As
we
a
go.
former Uber driver, as a former Uber driver, things add up. You got your per mile cost,
Sure.
your per minute cost,
Sure. Your per kitten cost.
per kitten
Per
cost.
podcast
and-
cost.
And gig workers all over the nation are fighting for livable wages.
Yeah. You can't take advantage of that.
Yeah.
You can't take advantage
Wow,
of that.
who knew this question about
I
doves or
didn't
kittens
know.
led to
Oh,
this moment?
But
Let me
also,
break down.
never release balloons.
Yeah,
Right?
duh. Yeah.
Everyone knows that, right? All
Not
right.
to the skies.
Yeah.
Come on. You're trying to
No.
kill all the birds?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Well-
doves, they just been released.
Yeah.
If you,
Let them fly.
if you,
Oh, no. Don't release the doves and the balloons.
I will say, if you kill a bunch of birds, that might be one way to attract a bunch of cats. Though.
That's true, Kyle.
Cats
That's
love
true.
birds.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
This is
And
good.
you know what I love is some trivia.
Oh.
Let's get to the trivia. I got it.
And welcome to the slam.
And welcome to the jam. All right, so we're getting back to trilogies this week. We've been
yeah.
talking about trilogies. It's year 3, so
Year
today-
three.
Year 3.
We're
yeah,
talking-
Congrats on 3 years.
Oh,
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
congrats,
Thank
congrats.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Potting it up.
Thank you.
today we're talking about Sam Raimi's Spider-Man
Oh, no.
trilogy.
Wow.
That's right. Specifically, the first one, Spider-Man
Okay.
from 2002.
Holy
That
one I have
tots.
seen.
I'm so
You
excited.
guys
Classic,
seen
classic.
this? Yeah.
Oh,
seen it
yeah.
all.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I watched it a lot, like in middle school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the question. When Spidey's on the roof trying to shoot his web for the very
Okay,
first time
I'm
on
gonna
purpose,
Oh,
This
my
one.
Lanta.
which one of these things does he not
I got this.
say? Is it fly, Shazam, up and away? It's Spidey time. Go web go. Zip zaps up. Gung ho web. We're gonna find out
Yes!
after the break. We will be right back.
This episode is brought to you by Shoes. Hard socks for outside. Shoes.
This episode is brought to you by Shark Chairs. Are you tired of swimming around and not having anywhere to sit? Well, guess what? Shark Chairs are just what you need. You can sit if you're a shark. We are now right
Man,
back.
the like in your voice. I wasn't sure if you did that live every time or whether that was recorded.
What?
Yep, nope.
Like
That's just Kyle's
just-
That's the
live.
craziest thing I've ever heard. That's so funny. I'm flattered.
yeah, just like for your vocal health. I wasn't sure.
Oh, yeah, no, I
No, he
I-
doesn't
I
have
can
any
do that,
regard
like,
for his
I
vocal
can do
health.
that literally, I think, forever and
Yeah.
not die.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I do think. Well, I'll do it now.
Yep.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, I'm
Yep.
so jealous.
You can just do that.
Yes.
That's great.
We're
And look,
back.
he sounds fine. Kyle, sing an opera?
Uh,
Yeah, see? Perfectly normal.
Do you guys know that Sears is back and bigger than ever?
Okay.
Oh.
I thought maybe it had been a couple weeks. I thought maybe it wasn't happening anymore.
Do you guys know though? Maggie, hang on. Step away from the mic for a second.
I'm not
Maggie,
going to step away from
Maggie,
the mic.
I'm
I'm
some
the only
feedback.
one who's a voice
Getting
of
some
reasons
mic
here.
Feedback. But anyways,
Sears is
do you know
not
that
bigger
Sears
than
is
ever.
back and bigger than
I
ever?
don't say.
Are you aware?
Don't answer. You don't have to answer. You can answer.
And this is how I know I would be a good roommate is because I will start partaking in a new activity.
You're like, I gotta go polish this.
I gotta go garden. It's
go night
nighttime.
garden.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Suck
Did you guys
some
grow
blood.
up going to Sears?
I mean, you're a Chicago,
Silent, scared nod from Ashley, which
Chicago
Yes.
person over
just
here.
like,
I
did.
I
Do you have any Sears memories? Do you have any Sears tribulations, trials, victories?
I feel like You know, it was there. I had stuff. I went around,
Yep.
found some stuff.
Wow, beautiful.
I don't know if I have any of that
Wow.
stuff anymore.
Beautiful. Well
it might
put.
be in my storage unit in Chicago.
Beautiful.
So you have a normal, you would say like
Beautiful.
very regular,
Sounds
normal
like a-
relationship to
Sounds
the
like an
store.
obsession, a healthy obsession.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say she's just a
Healthy.
person who's been
You
to
know
a
what?
store.
There's nothing wrong with that.
A store
because
that's failing.
we all love it. And, you know,
You know, as someone who moved to Chicago in 2012, like right when it was renamed the Willis Tower, I'm like,
we're getting a little bit of feedback
I'm
there.
like,
Sorry,
I'm
we're
like,
gonna have
I'm
to
like,
cut you
I'm like,
off.
screw Sears, man. Screw him.
Yeah.
Screw him.
You're Screw Sears?
Yeah, screw him.
Wait, you're like Team Willis?
I mean,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Listen, even
Yeah.
I,
Do you know?
a staunch, I would say
Yes.
Sears, I don't know, frowner upon her,
oh
Yeah.
man.
would still call it the Sears Tower. You can't
Wes,
just
do you
rename
know
a tower.
what room you're in?
Yeah, this is
Free
respect the room.
Chicagoans.
I made
This
a
is called the
Chicago
Sears
sandwich on this
bunkhouse.
couch right
Read
now.
the room.
Like,
Hey, we should have a
yeah.
segment called "Read the Room" where we like do some reading.
That's good.
Oh, that's fun.
Once
Note
upon
to
a
self.
time,
Note
Snow
to
White.
Sears Roebuck.
Oh,
Well,
No,
Wes,
no.
we're sorry that your mic cut out
Yeah,
there for that, but
a bummer.
Ashley, thank you for your feedback on
Absolutely.
your fun time at Sears.
nope, she just had a normal.
She
She,
had a
can't
fun
even. Nothing
time.
memorable
So which
happened.
one of these was not said by Tobey
yeah.
Maguire?
Okay.
And it's more than one, I will tell you that.
Thank you.
Oh,
because
Oh.
okay.
The options are Fly,
he said that.
Said it.
Shazam,
He
Said
said
it.
that.
Up and Away
He
Web.
said that.
Said
big
it.
time.
It's Spidey time.
Nope.
I thought he said
Go
that.
Web Go.
Yes.
Said it.
Zip
Yeah.
Zap Zop.
No.
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 Gung Ho Web.
No.
No.
Okay, so which ones?
Zip zap zap.
Zip zap zop.
Correct.
Gung ho and it's Spidey time were not said. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Are you
Yeah,
all in
I
agreement?
agree. Yeah, no gung ho for sure.
Wow.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, when did it's Spidey time? I guess it's it's
don't
Hulk
know.
time. No, what's the
It's time
think-
to Captain America.
it's
I think
time
you're thinking
to
of when.
It's Hawkeye.
it's Iron Man.
Black Widow on the clock. Clocking
Widow.
in.
Cha-ching! Black Widow clocking in overtime.
Black Panther
Who do I speak to
signing
about
in.
this?
What was your question?
What?
What was your question?
I don't even
We
remember.
answered it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
good,
got
good,
it.
good.
We got there.
That was
Taken
a
care of.
frequent quote in my family. We would just go fly web, up and away web.
Go
Like,
web,
we would
go.
just say it, go web go.
Oh,
And then this
yes.
motion that he does.
I love
it's just
it.
like iconic.
It's
I know.
iconic.
It's iconic.
It is
It's
iconic.
iconic.
It's iconic.
It's iconic.
It's iconic.
Iconic.
It's iconic. It's Harry
Almost.
Iconic Jr.
It's very iconic.
I have a family friend who has spent some time on Cape Cod with
Holy
Harry,
shit.
Harry Connick Jr.
That's actually the
Wow,
most
name
like
yeah.
the most like.
Breaking news. I don't have a song.
Tell us all
Yeah.
the gossip about Harry Connick Jr. on Cape Cod.
Well, let's see. He's going to be at Hollywood Bowl this summer, I think. So
Oh.
we can
The bowl.
Yeah.
You think we could get him for
Yeah.
free?
Yeah,
Talk
you
about the
think?
cod?
totally be like Cod,
Cod.
Cape Cod.
Cape
God.
Cod.
Remember the cod.
Remember the
Go
up,
Cod,
up and
go.
away cod.
Go Cod, go.
Remember the
Oh,
Harry
my God.
Connick Jr. No, I
Oh,
tried. It didn't
liked
work
it.
though.
I liked
The
it.
green codlin.
Yes.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what we're talking
Our
about either,
cod
except
is an
Ooh.
awesome
Cod.
cod. He swims through the streams above.
Oh yes.
Wow, that really brought me back.
you know what I do know though is that you guys are here for a treat. You guys are here for a good time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not just stalling because the internet's not connecting. I am building up a very serious thing
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
in my head that means a lot to all of us because guess what, folks?
What?
You guys have you've been living together for a bit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
call yourself
Since,
intimate lovers?
since 20.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys
17.
but you
It's a
know
while.
you're gonna be getting married, so it's a new stage, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a new stage, and
Yeah.
I have a game here that celebrates roommate lovers and all things room. Get ready, guys! It's time for the NewlyRoom Game. That's right.
The NewlyRoom
Okay.
game?
It's
Oh,
the
I am
NewlyRoom
so
Game.
You have to know
such a
something.
fan.
You have to know
No,
something.
hang on, Maggie. Welcome to America's first and best and first game show.
Nope.
It's the Wild One. Let's meet our roommate lovers playing today. Ashley and Wes, say hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Okay, now let's meet our host, Fee, and also Maggie.
I'm here too.
Okay,
The
so-
last and only time this was
Hang on, I got
ever
like a whole
played on
thing
our
here to say.
podcast, it was a train
That's
wreck.
not exactly true. So to
It
get
was
started,
a train wreck.
we're going to first. I think I fixed it, okay?
Okay.
So to get us started, we're going to first ask Ashley to leave the room.
No one's supposed
Ashley,
to
get the
leave
fuck
the
out!
room. No.
Ashley, you have to leave the room.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
I guess. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Just go right outside.
Okay.
Ashley. I'll come
You can
get
go
you in a
outside, or you
second.
can go in the house.
Oh
whatever
my
you wanna
gosh,
do.
I am
wow.
leaving. I'm gonna
I'm
go eat my
so-
oranges that you
Okay.
gifted me with
Please go.
earlier.
This is
I
the
want to
necessary
say
orange
on
break.
the record into camera, Gracie did not have to leave the room last
Yes,
time.
I know
I
what
don't
went
know
wrong.
why he's making
I know what
Ashley
went wrong.
leave.
I think I've got it this time.
Oh my God. I'll
Thank you,
Goodbye.
Ashley. Yes, thank you, Ashley. We
I'll-
will
I'll
let
miss
you
you.
know when
I'll
it's
miss
safe
you.
to return. Hey, watch the steps. There's a lot of half steps. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All
Okay.
right. While the lady is leaving, I want to remind you, Wes, that we will be asking you some questions. 5-point questions.
Ooh.
You'll be
Okay.
answering these questions as you predict. Your roommate lover will answer them. And remember, the roommate lover at the end with the most point wins.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready to rock.
Whew, that took a lot out of me.
I've never been more nervous, but I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay, you want to read these
I do,
questions, maybe?
yeah, as the
there's
host.
Wes's questions. So
Okay.
we're going to ask Wes these, and he's going to answer.
Okay.
And I'll...
You're writing the answers down?
I'll write them down. Yeah.
Okay. Wes, if your roommate lover was... let me try this, Kyle. Wes!
No, you don't have to do that.
If your roommate lover was a cereal,
You just sound like a sad Ash Ketchum.
who would they be, Pikachu? If your roommate lover was a cereal, who would they be? Who would they be or what would they be?
Either way, who or what would they be? If your roommate lover was a
Say
cereal.
which cereal would your roommate lover be?
All right.
Okay. Let's see. She would be some Lucky Charms.
That's... Yep, I love it.
Definitely.
Great.
You know, pop of fun with the mellows and the mallows. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. She has some Irish in her for
Yeah,
sure.
that's true.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
if Ashley won the lottery, what's the first thing she'd buy?
She would buy. Let's say. Oh yikes.
This is a hard one.
She'd buy a bowling yard bowling set. How about that?
Whoa!
That's probably the
Whoa!
best answer that anyone could ever give to this
sorry?
question.
That's
said
the
a
most.
yard
I've
bowling
never been
set.
more
Yard
tickled
bowling.
in my life.
Ashley's a big fan of bowling.
If she says this, I will lose
I'm
my
gonna
shit. Just for the
freaking
record.
freak out. I'm so
I will
happy.
lose my shit.
And even if she doesn't, I'm just full
I'm
of joy
so happy that you know
that
those
that's an
3
option.
words.
Yeah.
Okay. What song would your roommate lover sing if an angry but ultimately benign clown broke into your place to distract them while you called the police?
Classic NewlyRoom question.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen these questions.
So like Ashley likes Bozo the clown, but she's not a really big fan of other clowns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is not Bozo. This
Yeah.
is
It could
this
be.
Is,
It doesn't say.
it
No.
says angry but ultimately benign.
We know Bozo's benign. He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
usually angry.
Yeah, Bozo's friendly.
Yeah.
I think Ashley saw his show one time. and
No
got,
way.
Got to play Bozo buckets.
Wait, hang on. We got okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about
Hang
that
on.
later.
Yeah.
Kyle's a big Bozo head.
Yeah, yeah.
Kyle's
yeah.
a big Bozo.
Yeah,
I'm a big Bozo.
But
Chicago.
what song would she sing to distract them?
Let's see. Be-
Bozo. Connect.
Oh, it's magic.
Okay, great.
Oh, it's magic.
You
Great, great.
know.
Okay, I only have those 3 questions. I
Okay,
thought you said 5.
that's all we can.
Bleeding
Maggie, could you go get Ashley? I
I
guess.
can.
Yeah.
Me and Wes will hang here. I didn't really think about how to get her back in.
Yeah.
We played
Yeah.
this game with Alex Romero and Gracie Schwarzenberger,
Yeah.
and it went mostly okay, but it got a little hairy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Ashley her face would just appear in the window there of the door.
Yes,
You know.
hilarious. Okay,
Wow,
Well,
she was very compliant.
she's very compliant. Welcome back to the chair, Ashley, on the NewlyRoom Game.
I will say, so far, this is already going better.
It's
Is
going
it?
great.
Because
Is it really? That's good.
Yes, this makes what's happening right now makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. What happened last time with Gracie and Alex episode?
We
Did
don't
not
need
make
to
sense.
dwell on
Yeah.
things of the past.
It's just impossible. We can't
Yeah.
not bring
Do
it
and
up.
do not.
Gotcha.
But do.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of mindfulness, living in the present.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
Exactly.
Not me.
Yeah.
I like to dwell in the
Yeah.
past and just
Good,
really
good.
think about the problems.
Yeah,
and
and I like to dwell on
anxieties.
Maggie being a jerk all the time.
yeah, I like to dwell on
Sheesh.
the language that my husband uses in
And
this
I
public
like to
forum.
dwell about the tone of her voice. Okay?
I like to
don't
dwell
bullshit
about
that.
Ashley's
sort
a
of-
big fan of tone.
I like to
Yeah.
dwell about the sort of like stink that he has emanating from him at all times.
And I
Just sort
like to
of-
dwell about moving the game on. Okay, so
The game.
Ashely, so we
Yeah.
asked Wes some questions.
We did.
Oh my gosh.
And we've recorded Wes's answers, so we need you to now get them right. Each right answer gets you 5 points, and each wrong answer gets you a sad time at the banana parade.
Oh no, that doesn't
Okay.
sound appealing at all.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we asked Wes, if you, Ashely, were a cereal, which cereal would you be?
Which cereal would I
Yes.
be?
Yes.
I would probably say Trix.
It's
Oh,
in the same
no.
family.
Incorrect.
Wes,
It's in the same family
what did you say?
It is.
as the cereal. I said Lucky Charms.
Okay.
Oh,
Come on,
the
Rascal.
Irish
What are you
way.
thinking, Rascal?
What I think is that I grew up with the Trix because I'm a silly rabbit.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
That
true.
is true. You
That's
have a very
true.
silly rabbit energy.
Wascally
you.
Wabbit.
A
Wascally
wascally
wabbit.
wabbit.
We asked Wes, if Ashely won the lottery, what's the first thing would she buy?
Oh wow, what would I buy?
What's the first thing you'd buy?
Oh my
I think you know.
Lanta.
I
I
think
think
you
you
know
know
this
it.
one. I think
Feel
you
it
know
out. Feel it in your heart. Feel the rhythm.
Feel
It's
the
bobsled
rhythm. Rhythm
time.
is gonna get.
Oh my
Wes is
Lanta. What would
crossing
I
his fingers.
buy?
Wes is closing his eyes, crossing his fingers.
Oh my goach. Okay, what's the price range? What did I
Lottery.
win? Oh, just the
Lottery.
lottery.
But
Okay.
don't think too extravagant.
Don't,
Extravagant.
yeah.
Too
though.
big.
I mean, yeah.
We'll give you that clue.
Okay.
Don't think like
Okay.
huge. Don't think like a house.
Okay, okay.
Smaller than a house.
Smaller than a house. What would I buy?
But bigger
Oh my-
than a bread box.
Okay, okay. This is such like a would it be just like anything sparkly?
No.
Not necessarily.
I'll give you another guess at that one.
Okay. Oh my Lanta, this has been my biggest
So
fear.
nervous. I hope she gets it. I really hope she gets it.
She really thought we would be like more prepped before we had to play like a.
No, this is good. This is
a
good
newly-
because
These are
I'm like,
NewlyRoom
what did
game.
Wes say? But what am I buying? Is it gonna melt? But I think I'm gonna just I'm gonna buy. Shoo-ba-da-boo. Why is this taking so long? It's a lot of pressure.
I
when
took
you
a
win-
bit.
it.
win the
Why is this
lottery.
taking so long? It's
This one-
actually what we almost called the podcast.
Yeah. Why is this taking so long?
Yeah.
Because I'm not stalling because the internet is down. I just
Actually, you did
Ashley has
jack
to
into the
reboot.
internet
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you got here. I thought it was weird. You pulled out like a cord.
Yeah, Ashley went into
Yeah.
our house
You're
and
still on
jacked
DSL.
Yeah,
she
I
jacked
did.
in.
in. Yeah.
oh my gosh. Okay, all right. I would buy a car.
That's a good answer, and
Wes,
that's probably
what did you say?
I said lawn bowling set. A lawn bowling set. That's what my brain came up with.
I am dead. That is incredible. I don't know
You
if I've
do love
ever.
bowling.
I do love bowling. I used to be on a bowling league for a
Yeah.
long time.
So like
but I don't.
bring it home with you. Now you can
It's in
bring
the
it home.
lawn.
But
You've
the-
won the lottery. You can bring it
And
home
it's
now.
outside.
So funny.
What's everyone's play with bowling? Why am I inside
I
so
don't
long?
want
Right.
to
I
be
want to be
inside.
outside.
I want to be
Yeah.
outside. You know what? I was like, what? I've never mentioned that before, but I will say when we were looking at the registry that I was like,
Yes.
should we put this on the
Oh
registry?
shit!
Whoa!
That's
Wait,
awesome.
was there a
Yeah,
lawn
like
bowling
just there was
set?
lawn bowling. There's like different like lawn games.
Kyle.
You know.
Sidebar.
Sidebar.
Wink.
Wink, wink.
Wink.
We're gonna buy them.
We're gonna buy ourselves a
Oh, we're gonna buy
lawn.
ourselves a
so
yard.
sorry.
of bowling.
How dare you?
All right. The final question we asked Wes was
This one is.
this one you're gonna get.
This one you're gonna get.
Okay.
What song would you sing to if an angry but ultimately benign clown broke into your place to distract them while Wes called the police? What song would you sing to
Oh
distract
my-
the angry but benign clown?
Yeah. Don't worry.
I mean, I don't want this. This is not my answer, but the first thing that came to my head was "Hello."
I
Can
prefer
you
that
hear
answer.
me?
Yeah.
But it would be "Shut Up and Dance."
Wait. That's
Walk the
That's pretty
moon.
good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
And
That's
then-
pretty good.
and the clown is angrily dancing with you.
Yeah, and Wes calls the police, and then
You're good.
yeah, because like honestly, I don't know if you do this, but in a crowd of people, it is so much harder to walk through that crowd than dance through the
That's
crowd.
true.
So if I dance them out of my
True.
apartment,
That's
they
so
might not.
smart.
That clown might
Wait,
not
Hang
even.
on. Hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Hold up.
Yeah.
If you're in a crowd and you need to get somewhere,
Yeah.
you just dance forward.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I just dance
Just like
through.
put your
and,
hands up.
And people have.
Put your hands
And
up.
they easily move.
They easily move.
It's the
I would
secret
move.
to Disneyland.
I would never be mad.
Disneyland, the airport. If you're ever like late
Airport.
for your flight.
Excuse me.
Yeah, mess.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Shut up.
Dance with me.
Do you have a bozo story?
What's your bozo story?
I do have a bozo
What's your
story.
bozo tale?
Oh my lands. Okay, so my dad got tickets for a couple of my mom's friends and I. We went to the bozo show.
Those are hard to get.
Yes. Well, and what was
Trust me,
helpful,
those are hard to get.
I mean, my dad was just so
You used to
good.
have to wait months.
Right.
Yeah.
My dad had a friend in WGN.
Of course.
And so,
Of course, you had an inside connect.
yeah, he just always knew
Nepo,
how to
baby.
find these
WGN,
little
Chicago,
nuggets out.
Chicago station.
It's an international network. Everyone
Yeah.
knows WGN.
Yeah. Well, and when we went, they were looking for kids who could twirl a baton. And my mom's friend's daughter was older and was asked because
Okay.
she also danced. But my dad was like, she's a dancer. She will not let you down. She's really good.
Okay.
And like this person just kept going around the whole room trying to find a dancer. And my
Whoa.
dad was like consistent of like,
Her.
I think you're gonna want her. And so and because I was 6, so they
Oh
were
my
nervous because of
God.
how little I was. And so my dad was able to get me on the bozo show by twirling a
What?
baton. We had like a little rehearsal beforehand, and so I got to twirl a baton with Bozo the
Oh
Clown.
my
What?
God.
Are you freaking serious?
It was-
That's insane.
It was wild. I like, you know, when you're young, you're like, I was like, Dad, stop embarrassing me. But then I'm like, wow, actually, that was pretty cool.
Do you
That
have
was the
that tape?
coolest.
It's somewhere in
Wow.
the archives,
Wow.
probably in my storage
Oh my
unit in
goodness.
Wow,
Chicago.
we
That
gotta
is
jack into
beautiful.
the story.
We gotta
Yes.
jack into the storage.
We gotta.
unit. Wes,
Jack
what was
in.
your answer?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's magic.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So not, a good answer, but not
This
the right
is
one.
so funny. We
Yeah.
got
Great.
0
Not the
I
right
feel,
points.
one.
see, like
Oh,
I feel like that tunes
did.
in my head.
We did get 0.
because of like the Ozempic commercials,
Yeah.
which is stupid.
Oh,
really-
but he's a
It's
night
not
owl and
stupid.
sees
Yeah.
all these commercials.
It's not
You
stupid,
see-
but it is time now for Wes to leave the room.
Yes.
Oh,
Get out of here,
Wes,
Wes.
please leave the
Peace,
room.
peace out, Girl
Go
Scouts.
fuck off. All right.
Watch the cord.
And
watch
while the
cord.
gentleman is leaving, I want to remind you, Ashley, that you'll be answering these questions as you predict your roommate lover will answer them.
Can you
Oh
go-
my goodness. I know. Watch the cord.
Oh, yeah, Wes is trapped
Don't
in
pull
the
my
middle.
ear.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
I did not.
we didn't plan
at
for this.
all.
Wes,
yeah,
Wes,
we're good.
also,
Wes, I'll
you
come
need
get
to
you.
like make sure you go like far back. Yeah.
Why were you?
Well, you can go.
Did you
into
hear the answers?
You can go
Well,
into the
clearly
front.
I didn't because I didn't
Watch
get any
the
of them
footage.
right.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
Go wherever
I
you
got
want.
so
You
excited.
can go inside. All right, here, Maggie. Oh, this is Wes's.
That's
mic.
Wes.
oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we can see Wes.
We can-
Don't listen. Can you hear us?
Cheater.
Let's whisper.
Go
Let's
wherever you
whisper
want. Just don't
ASMR.
listen.
This is the
All right,
ASMR
we'll talk,
portion.
we'll talk.
This is the
Just
ASMR
answer
portion.
Okay.
If your roommate lover was a superhero, what would his catchphrase be?
Okay, so what would Wes's catchphrase be?
What's Wes gonna say his catchphrase is gonna be?
Go, Spidey, go.
So, I
It's Spidey time.
zip zap zap.
Zip, zap, zap.
He would do like a snap with his fingers. I don't know how you
Yes, I know what you mean. I can't
yeah,
do that. Though.
I can't do that
it,
either.
But he might be like noise.
Yeah. Okay. So like,
NOICE.
noise.
Yes,
Noise.
I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta
Okay,
write this down.
that's-
Okay, great.
I like that. That was decisive.
Thank you. Thank you.
If Wes was an Oreo, what flavor would he want to be?
Oh.
Ooh, Oreo classic.
Yeah.
Golden Oreo.
So Wes will try any fun flavor Oreo. So this
Oh,
is
yes.
this is tough because he literally will bring home different
Really?
kinds of Oreos all the time.
Love
He
it.
loves like the
Okay.
limited edition.
Love 'em.
But I think he would definitely want like the mega stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I was a kid, I was like, get the cookie part away from me.
Right.
Just put the
Are you
stuff.
serious?
100%. I mean, I would eat the. I'm not
Yeah.
insane, but I was like, the more stuff, the better.
I also would do the whole twisty thing and
Oh,
be like,
yeah. Like,
if the frosting
scrape it.
was on one side, then I'm like, someone has a crush on me.
Oh,
Did you
I
ever hear
forgot about that. Someone has a crush on me because
Oh
my
my gosh.
Oreo.
Yeah.
It's like
So
reading the
funny.
tea leaves, but like in a capitalist American society.
You should do that for your I do's. Like you split it apart, and like if it's the right one, you say I do, and if it's the wrong one,
You guys have to break
Yeah,
up.
break
Oh, we
up.
do. And then we'll release the cats.
You have to
you
marry
release
the
the
kittens.
cats.
Release
the cats.
What song would your roommate lover sing if an angry but ultimately fuck you, Kyle, but
Whoa.
night clown broke into your place to distract them while you called the
Good
police?
question.
Would he
Good
sing,
question.
Oh, it's magic.
I thought you were
Or
going to sing Ozempic.
Ozempic, he would either do that or he would say, "I'm gonna lay down some silk for you."
Okay.
His own song.
Oh, I like that. Okay, good. Okay. All right. I'll
Those
go
are
get 'em.
answers, yes?
Yeah.
Lock them in, man.
I'm
You
a
can
lock
go
'em
get our
in.
gentleman guest back to the show.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I wonder how well we'll do this second round.
I believe in you, Ashley. You
Thank
got
you.
this.
Thank you, Kyle.
Okay, so so how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I mean, in this gloomy day, this is instantly making the day brighter.
Did you actually eat an orange while you went out there?
No, because I
No.
realized I left him in here with you all.
Gotcha.
So
That's too bad.
I ran around and I was just appreciating all the beautiful trees that you
There's
have.
a lot of good nature out here.
It is
yeah.
good
A lot of
nature.
good nature, yes.
Yes.
We take our roommates out into the woods and just scaring us.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh, he's coming
All right,
back.
Wes is coming back into the room. Wes, we've recorded Ashley's answers and now she has them. Remember, each right answer gets you 5 points and each wrong answer gets you a stinky fish covered in peanut butter.
Ew.
Oh, Wes would probably eat it.
Ew, gross.
Watch out for the cords.
Variety is the spice of life, friends.
Yes, it's true.
Variety is the
It is. I
spice
love
of
that.
life.
I don't know if it's the spice of fish.
It's something like that. All right, Russ.
I'm back. I'm
Rest.
back.
Rest.
Rest.
Actually, that's what, have you ever seen Nailed It?
Yeah.
When Nicole
It's been a
Byers
long
like,
time.
Oh.
where's my margarita? I say that to him
Hilarious.
all the time. Where she's like, where's? I love the way that she says that. Nicole
That's-
Byers, thank you so
Margarita.
much for that gift.
That's
She's an
hilarious.
icon.
Yeah.
Okay, we asked Ashley. We said if your roommate lover was a superhero. So Wes, if you were a superhero, what would your catchphrase be?
This is fun to be on this side.
Yeah.
Feel it out. Feel it
Like,
out.
what
Feel
is
it
he
out.
gonna get?
All right. Spark it up, mate.
I've never heard you say that phrase ever in my life.
That's pretty good. Honestly,
Spark it up,
that
mate.
is
If I was
great.
a super version of myself, I wouldn't
That's
be
what he would say.
myself, would
Spark
I?
it up, mate.
Are you like
That's
British,
so
or you just like
funny.
bringing mate to like the American
Yeah.
vernacular?
Yeah.
Bring it in, mate.
I wish we
Bring it
could
in,
like,
mate.
hey mate.
Bring it in,
Yeah.
mate.
Hey,
Let's
mate.
start it. Hey mate.
Oh, hey,
It's
mate.
hard to
Hey, mate.
not say it, mate.
Yeah,
It's
you're
hard to
right.
not.
I just did that. I'm so
roommate.
sorry.
Roommate. You just said
Roommate.
you
Yes,
had your
that's
March
true.
maintenance,
Yeah,
right?
March
Yeah, we
maintenance.
did.
Yeah,
We did. Thank you.
we're part of it.
Yeah.
We're
I
bringing
have to
it.
talk about March Maintenance
Part
actually
of the
before I
mate.
forget.
You have to apologize publicly to the
no,
fans.
No, but I
For bringing Sears
this
into
is,
it.
This is
Could
what
you
I want.
believe
Hey,
that?
listen, that was
It's
part of
rigged.
the rules. That was part of the rules.
It was part of the rules, but you rigged it to that
One
he
of
would
our favorite room
ultimately.
rats, Lexi, did message both of us individually, and she said I went too far, but
Yeah.
also I wanted to share this, Maggie.
No.
Oh.
I want to share this
scared.
before I forget. Lexi did say that the bright side is that it made her do some casual research on the man,
Okay.
Richard Warren Sears.
Okay.
And apparently, he was a pretty good dude for a turn-of-the-century businessman. The Sears
Okay.
catalog brought deals and merchandise to rural communities regardless of gender and race. Wow. So it looks like we all learned something from
We
March
did.
Maintenance.
Okay,
We
I guess
did.
I feel a little bit better about you, Richard.
I just love that like
Good. Yep. Good.
at the end of the day, it's just like
Dick.
it made me do some
Dick.
research on Sears.
I had to for my own edification. If I'm gonna continue listening to this podcast, understand if I support it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ashley,
Okay.
what was your
Yeah.
answer?
It was you doing the snap thing with your fingers
Oh,
and
the bro
say,
snap.
Do it.
yeah, can you do it?
How you do
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you say noise.
Noise.
Yeah.
See, that's pretty good too.
it? Noise.
But I do love
Noise.
spark
I
it
like-
up,
Imagine
mate.
Spark It Up Mate's
Kicking
also
off
pretty
like
good.
the head of a goon all the
Yeah.
way off his, and he goes noise.
Noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
If you didn't know, the bro snap is like, like I've never dipped chewing tobacco in my life, but that's like how that's what the
gotcha.
noise
how-
comes from.
Yep.
Like you pack the dip can
Yikes.
where your finger
Yeah.
slaps against it, basically.
I'm just
But so-
afraid his wrist
yeah,
is
you-
gonna like fly off and
you
I'm gonna
keep
catch it.
you keep your pointer finger slack, but grab your middle and thumb together like that, and then just shake it, and then basically your pointer finger slaps against your middle finger.
I know it's hurt. It
And
hurts.
Maggie's wrist fell off.
Yeah.
Noise.
It took me
Spark
practice.
it up, mate.
It took like a whole like free period in high school to do my left hand. My right hand
Amazing.
came naturally, but
Okay, I
then
gotta try
to
this.
be able to go.
Yeah.
Ashley's face.
Whoa.
That's a musician.
Wow.
That took work.
Yeah.
That took work. guys.
Okay.
And this is going to
Question
take
number
work
2.
too. If Wes was an Oreo, what flavor would he want to be? If you were an Oreo.
Oh, okay.
I think he's gonna get it. I know
Come
it.
on, come on, Wes.
I
We
think
have the
I know
answer.
Come on,
locked in.
Wes.
Where's?
Where?
Where's?
Type of Oreo.
He's going through the Rolodex.
Okay.
He's
I
going
know.
All right. Ooh, like what if like
Oh no.
He's
is
going
not-
deep
this
into
is
the
going-
Oreo ball.
I already
He's
know.
going deep.
so like
Trolls flavored Oreo.
I like that
oh,
one.
There
because-
was a
they had
troll
Oh, I know.
flavor.
Oh, we
trust
had
me,
it.
I know.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's what I
Yeah.
would be because they had Pop Rocks in them.
Yeah, the Pop Rocks.
Noise.
Because I was just gonna say noise that they had at the observatory
Yeah.
recently.
Uh-huh.
One of the museum guides brought in
The space ones,
the
which
space
also had
Oh,
Pop
yeah,
Rocks.
those
also
are
had Pop
good.
Rocks. Like,
Yeah.
they're
Those are good.
repurposing the rocks of pop, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
So
Yeah.
good.
I like the tingly.
Me too.
Um,
I like.
Is
the
that what you'd be,
tingly.
I
Wes?
like
Single.
the tingly. But then my brain went to like crunchy peanut butter. So how about like a crunchy peanut butter Oreo with Pop Rocks in it?
Is that even okay? I don't think that's a real Oreo. I will say, I think she went for a real one, Ashley.
Oh.
I did.
What was your answer?
Mega stuff?
Oh, dang. Oh, that's a good answer,
Dude.
Rex.
That's a good answer.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
yours was
The-
too.
the
I like
mega
Yours
stuff.
was too, and I was like, oh
Now
man.
I like.
The
I'm
mega
curious
stuff's
to
pretty
try
good.
like a peanut butter with Pop Rocks in it.
Yeah.
Like a PB and
Bold
J
choice.
with like Pop.
Oh.
And last one we asked was, what song would your roommate lover sing if an angry but ultimately benign clown broke into your place to distract them while you called the police?
Aqueous Transmission by Incubus. I'm floating down a river. Transmission
I will-
until the
Let Wes go. Let Wes go.
when I am through.
What's the chorus to that song?
Maybe
What
we
Incubus
can
song is
meet
this?
again further down the river.
Is that the chorus?
Share what we both
We're not sure.
discovered and
911.
revel in the
Oh.
view.
911.
I'm calming down.
Okay, the calm.
Yes.
911. Can you please stop?
Further down
Yeah, keep
the
singing.
river.
Okay, the clown is
I'm
relaxed.
leaving.
Further
The clown's leaving.
down
Spark it
the
up, mate.
river.
Ashley, was that enough time for you to call 911?
I did. I called them, and they're on their way.
Okay,
Oh.
but
Okay.
what was your
Now-
answer, Ashley?
Ozempic. You know.
This has been the Newly
Yeah.
Game.
Good
Thank you for
stuff, Drew.
joining us on this NewlyRoom Game. The game with it's the first and the only and the first game show. Whoa, it's a wild one.
That's not correct.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So funny. We got 0.
Wow.
Baby,
It's
baby,
rigged.
it's a wild
This
Yeah.
is from this
world.
podcast. We don't do games fair. We rig them.
You know, don't blame the game.
I'm
Blame
not,
the person
I'm not
who
a
made
hater.
it.
I'm not a hater.
No, I mean,
Uh,
what's fun is that when we were like, oh, yeah, that is something that would happen.
Yeah.
Like, so that's good. We have that going for us.
Now you know, Ashley, that you're going to need to buy a yard lawn bowling set.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wes knew you better than you knew yourself.
That's
so
so true.
correct.
And I think we're just each revealing parts of our souls that are just like hidden to ourselves. you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
Have you guys ever seen a ghost?
Never seen a ghost, but I've had. Oh, okay.
Do believe in ghosts?
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
I think that you know what? Yes, and
Wow.
but I have never encountered one.
Right.
But there's been times where I go, huh,
Huh?
like a little head tilt, and you're like, could that? Or
Huh?
or
Or
yeah.
yeah,
Or the universe, like
Right.
random life and the universe.
some aliens out there being like, I'm gonna move you a little chair.
Yeah.
Move your little chair.
I don't know that I believe in ghosts, but my aunt, who is like not a ghost person at all, has this story where she was sitting in her house and the stairs were like right behind her, like basically like there's the living room and then the stairs go right behind.
Yeah.
And she heard her kid come down the stairs, and when she like turned to look, there was nobody there, and she realized like no one was home, and like the stairs are like right next to her. Like yeah, and so that was
See, like,
that's the
that's the kind of
spookiest
stuff.
thing. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she said. That's the spookiest thing.
Yeah. So there is like, do I have time to tell?
Yeah,
us?
tell
okay.
it.
All right. So our apartment, we love it so much.
Uh-oh.
We love it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
But so there's
Uh-oh.
one time Wes was working up on that hill, and
Working up the hill.
This is
Me and
such
Wes
a
both
musical
work at
episode.
It is.
the Griffith Observatory.
Come
Wow.
visit Griffith Observatory, see
Yeah.
a planetarium show.
They can
get
get
you
you.
for
They can
free.
get you in for free.
The museum is free. It's pretty
Oh,
great.
I can get
Exactly.
you in for
That's
free.
why they
Yeah,
can
we,
get-
we,
Yeah.
can, we can do that.
Ooh, hook up.
Hook up.
So I was opening the window because we have one that's in the kitchen area.
Right.
Smart.
And I was cooking the food, And
Yeah.
while the oven is warming up, all of a sudden it starts doing beep, 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 and then lands on the number of 666.
Ooh, what?
Six.
And I was like, that. Yeah, I was like, yes. And so I was like, oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I, thank you so much for your time. And then I was like, this can't be real. And I'm about to take a picture on my phone. And right when I'm about to press
No.
the button, it goes beep and goes back to 400.
I
What?
hate that.
And then, so
That's really weird.
and so, but what's wild is I was like, maybe it was a flyby demon because
Yeah.
it's only happens to us when the window is open.
Whoa.
And I think it's just a
It's
flyby.
happened again?
It's happened
It's
again.
happened a handful of times.
That has to be like a manufacturing thing. Like,
Oh,
is that an
100%.
Easter egg?
Well, and that's what
An
we hope.
Easter egg?
That's what we hope. But why 666?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it land on 888 or 777?
666.
See, 888 would
You
make
think-
sense.
yes,
it was
'cause it
like all
uses
the lights
all
went
the-
on.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the
it's-
fact that
it's-
it goes to 666,
It's clear that
It's the
something's up.
but we never,
devil.
I've never felt like or had anything
Yeah.
else happen in the
Yeah.
I
apartment.
would not eat whatever you're making at
No.
that time.
Honestly, let's just say we've had friends that have used our oven and they were like, wow, this thing, we put the temp lower because we're like, oh, it really gets hot
Hellfire.
fast. Yeah. And they're surprised of like how short the time needs to be because this food cooks
Does
way
everything
faster.
that comes out of it, is it like spicy?
yeah.
like you
it
make,
comes
like,
out with a
birthday cake?
pitchfork and it's like, try me.
Get you, I'll get you.
It's smoking.
It's happened a handful of
Smoking.
times, and so
Wow.
like I'm a believer in the randomness of the universe,
Right.
but like everything is a little happy accident. But yeah,
That's
it
spooky.
makes me think when like it's just a 666 pops up. Like yeah,
That's not right.
It'll
And-
happen
yeah.
like every few months.
and we really do.
Amazing. Yeah.
We really do.
The devil's
like
period.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
It's the devil's period.
And we're
Yes.
like thank you.
We're like, thank you for your time.
no,
you
no, thank you.
go.
No,
Get
for
outta
your
here.
time.
Thank
No, thank
you.
you.
Get out of here.
That's what you should say to that angry clown.
No, thank you.
you.
No, thank you.
No,
No, oh, thank you.
thank you. Wes and I
Yes.
were on this.
Hell
Ashley,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ashley West, thank you so much for being our
Thank
roommates
you.
this week.
Oh my
Thank you so
God,
much. I
no.
literally don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
Yeah.
Early checkout, actually.
Yeah, it's early.
Early
Okay,
checkout.
but I'll-
We have to
The
add more
extension.
threads to the thread count.
Well,
Yes.
I'll be an angry clown.
Anything you'd like to say or share before we let you go?
Oh
Anything
yeah,
you want to get
yeah,
out
Rascal, you got some stuff going on.
Yes. We're part of the Murder Mystery Company.
The
Yes.
murder mystery
Yeah,
company.
and we feel very lucky to be a part of the branch that's out in LA.
Yep.
There are troops all over the U.S. and our public shows are coming back. So
Yeah.
if you
I wanna go
ever,
so bad.
yes,
Yeah.
so please come and we'll just let us know and hopefully we can
Amazing.
then make it work where then we're on the show. It's in Riverside right now. I'm
That's
sure more
awesome.
open
That's a ways
things
out.
will open up. But
Worth it.
yeah, Riverside.
It's a comedy murder mystery.
It is, and then you could
Immersive.
also be involved because it's immersive.
Immersive. Yeah, it's real fun.
Yes.
Yeah, like the company was just recently on Shark Tank. We got
What?
public shows are coming back.
Yeah, we
thanks
got
to,
invested by a wonderful show.
Wow.
Jason Blum of Blumhouse Productions.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Horror stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
He
So-
was the guest shark on the episode that our CEO and our
That's
director and other
awesome.
people went on. And
Wow.
yeah, they had
I
a
didn't
great
know
time.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've had only private shows since pandemic, and so
Right.
public
Yeah.
shows are coming back, and we're
And,
really pumped about that.
Yeah, and if you need me to walk your dog, just let me know.
that's my favorite plug that I've heard.
And Ashley's a part of Rockin' Awesome Improv. They
Yeah,
do,
so if you have a
fun-
kiddo that needs to
Children's
just watch an
fun
improv
stuff.
show,
Oh,
we can
yeah.
do that as well.
And
Yeah.
Wes's music.
Yeah.
One more
And
time,
Wes's
Wes.
music.
Yeah, Wessie, WESSIE. Check me out on all streaming services.
Great stuff.
Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you find your tunes.
Yeah.
And check out
Yeah.
Sign Disposition featuring Ashely Geron.
Yeah, you guys are both
Yes.
so musical.
Oh,
Thank
thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Which
So
one?
it brought us together. And
It was because of
beautiful.
the Bozo show. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks, Bozo.
Shout out to Bozo, all you Bozheads.
You Bozo
heads
Join
out
us
there.
next week. Thank you so much, Ashley and Wes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Colin. Thank
Love you,
guys.
rascals.
Oh,
Yeah.
Love you,
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow, Cookie, that was another good episode, wasn't it?
So true, books.
Yeah,
Wow.
Cooks and Books.
Cooks and books.
Nailed another one.
I can't even remember what your full name is anymore because I keep calling you Books.
The Bookkeeper.
The Bookkeeper. That's
But
what
I like
said
books.
it was.
I like Cooks and Books, yo.
Cooks and Books on the mic. Look, we didn't come up with this, guys.
No.
Someone else did.
Someone else came up with the idea of nicknames, and we're just running with
We're
it.
just running with it,
Grabbing
okay?
it. grabbing that hand and running.
I think that game show went pretty smooth.
That was how it should go. That was how it should go.
Just for the record, that's not how you said it should go, though. You said that they should do it at the same time, write it down. And I still sent them out of the room.
I'm telling you, that's how it is often played.
I know how it's often played,
but it's
on
fine.
the show,
It's fine
on
that
the
they
hit series.
I don't give a shit about some old ass
on the
show
hit series
that people have adjusted and improved on over the years.
Well, but if they still went outside and then we got to hear their answers out loud. Otherwise, they'd just be writing it down and we wouldn't hear their thought
That's
process.
true, and you did great. I'm telling you.
I don't
what
know.
went wrong last time is we had too many fail safes.
know.
It was like Gracie leave the room.
It was like Gracie
write
leave
it
the
down.
room.
Gracie,
Gracie
be here.
halfway
okay,
leave the room.
Gracie answer the questions.
Now
Alex
text the question to
Oh,
me.
the questions were
Text
the
the
wrong
answer.
questions. It was a terrain wreck, and it was my favorite.
It was really
my favorite.
tricky because what I used to base this off of was I looked at the old Google Doc that I did. So I was looking at it trying
Wow.
to. So it was I was I
That's
don't know which
close.
part of this worked and which part didn't. So
We almost flew too close to the sun.
if you'd like to hear the original game, it was in Alex Romero and Gracie Schwarzenberg's episode from a few months ago.
Yeah.
I listened to some of it today, and it was amazing how
Yes.
spectacularly wrong it went.
Wow.
You can hear the wheels fall off in real time.
Memories.
But speaking of the wheels fall off, hey, our wheels are going to fall off if you don't send us some questions.
Send them over,
Please
baby.
send us any questions you got. We have anonymous questions you can submit. You can leave us a voicemail.
The number for the voicemail.
The number
just
for
to
the
get that up in
voicemail
your
is-
brain is 989-442-7575. That's 98942. Nope. That's 989-44-ASK-RL.
So true. So send us any voicemails you got.
That's right, Cooks.
That's right.
Coming around
Cooks.
overcompensating.
Yes. You can send us questions you find from around the web, anything you want. All that can be found in the episode description down below.
Hey, merch is almost gone.
Yeah.
It's
Get
almost
the merch.
all the way gone.
Get the merch. The Hellhawk deemed it so. 3 more weeks. We got
Mhm.
lots of cool merch also in the episode description. Hey, please rate and review.
If you haven't rated or reviewed our show yet,
really
please
helps.
take some time to do that. Just scroll down to whatever app you're using right now, Spotify, iTunes, whatever it's called these days.
Okay.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And give us one of those 5 stars. Just go ahead and click the, they give you the option
Well put.
1 to
Mandy.
5. You go ahead and click the 5 one. Just let it rip.
Okay,
And
let
put
it
some,
rip.
Put some
and-
words down in the review. That could sound anything like what, Kyle?
Wow, they sure told me to review them, so I'm doing it.
Great. That's fine. If you write that, that's fine.
I think we got to get out of here, Maggie.
Okay, bye.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Maggie. Go for a walk.
Everything is going to be alright.
This episode is brought to you by the color green. It's nice. It's a good one. I like that one. Green.
That's it. Bye-bye.